Thoughts from a club at 2:18 in the morning. I'm not sure that I'll ever be sure exactly how to act in these types of social situations, but I am fairly sure that writing some attempt of poetry in my head is not what's correct. But I'll do it anyway. And I wish that I had some way of writing this down, because I know what I remember in the morning will not be as great as what I have right now. But I also know that what I'm thinking is great right now in my alcohol-sodden mind is probably not actually as great as it seems, and that probably the same stands for everyone, for everything happening in this room filled with sweat and desire will probably not be as great as it seems right now when it's paired with opening eyes, pounding headaches, dry mouths the next morning. But we'll all still do it all anyway. And I know that looking at the way the light hits the smoke and appreciating it in knowing that I would reblog it in an instant were it captured in a still and shared on Tumblr, that nobody goes clubbing to appreciate aesthetics. But here I am. I wish that this liquid confidence that I'm sipping could have some more of an effect, create a better facade, a stronger fakery of confidence, one that would act on sticking my tongue down your throat in some attempt to dig up some actual self-confidence. And I wish I didn't think that we weren't all so dependent on some chemical makeup to free our minds. But we are, and still I'll wish that you looked at me the way I'm sure you will look at that girl across the room with the perfect hair and the perfectly formed figure, even though I know that that look, your look on me, would only cause the same rush of anxiety and self-consciousness I feel as I attempt some sort of shuffle dance to a beat that I wish I recognized. Maybe I just wish that you were here, because perhaps were you here, you would feel some of the loneliness, the lack of self-validation I feel, but I know were you here in reality, it's much more likely that you would wander off, not glancing behind, and were you here, I would feel the same level of loneliness that I do right now. And oh God, I wish that that I feel love neon sign on the wall wasn't quite so bright, its irony not quite so glaringly obvious. And I'm starting to regret sending that message, and it's 2:18 in the morning. And I'm in a club, alcoholic beverage in hand, a student. Isn't this where I'm supposed to be? But yet I'm not dancing mindlessly to a song that I love. I'm writing some attempt at poetry in my head, starting to forget why I agreed to come, and I don't think I'll ever be sure how to act in these types of social situations. And I have little money and I don't want to get sick, but I guess I'll go buy another drink.